Welcome to Health Fact 10M.
Many women are surprised to learn that after midlife, the body begins to change in quiet but important ways. Muscle tissue doesn't disappear overnight, but year by year, strength can slowly fade if it isn't challenged. And when leg strength drops, everyday moments start to feel different. Rising from a chair takes more effort. Walking feels less steady. Balance doesn't come as naturally as it once did. That's where risk enters the picture. A single loss of balance can lead to an injury that disrupts independence, confidence, and quality of life. But here's the encouraging part. This process is not set in stone. With the right kind of movement, simple, intentional, and safe, you can support your muscles, sharpen your balance, and feel more secure in how your body moves. Today, you'll learn 5 easy, equipment-free exercises designed specifically for women over 50. They're gentle on the joints, practical for home use, and focused on the muscles that matter most for stability and daily function. And stay with me until the end, because the final movement is one that's often overlooked, yet incredibly effective for real-world balance. Exercise 1. Chair sit to stand. The chair sit to stand is one of the most effective exercises for rebuilding lower body strength, improving balance, and supporting independence. It targets the quadriceps, glutes, and core muscles, the powerhouse muscles of the legs and pelvis. Strengthening these muscles makes everyday movements like standing up, climbing stairs, and walking safer and easier. Consistent practice can also reduce the risk of falls and improve functional mobility, allowing you to move confidently in daily life. Step-by-step instructions. Sit on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Make sure the chair is stable and does not slide. Engage your abdominal muscles and keep your chest lifted. Avoid rounding your shoulders forward. Press through your heels, shift your weight slightly forward, and rise to a standing position. Keep your movements slow and controlled. Avoid using momentum or leaning heavily on your hands. Pause briefly at the top, ensuring your knees stay aligned with your toes and do not collapse inward. Slowly lower back down to a seated position, gently touching the chair without plopping down. Breathe in as you sit and out as you stand. Repeat for 10 to 15 repetitions, aiming for 2 to 3 sets. Progression tips. Beginners can place a cushion on the chair to reduce the distance needed to stand or lightly hold onto the sides for balance. To increase difficulty, try keeping your arms straight out in front of you or hold a light weight close to your chest. Focus on slow, controlled movements rather than speed. Proper form is more important than repetition count. Who should avoid or modify? People with recent knee, hip, or lower back injuries should consult a healthcare provider before performing this exercise. Those with severe balance issues should practice with a sturdy chair near a wall or have someone nearby for support. If you feel pain in your knees, hips, or lower back, reduce the range of motion or pause the exercise until strength improves. Real-life story. Maria, a 62-year-old woman, started with just 6 repetitions daily, using her hands lightly for support. Within 4 weeks of consistent practice, she was completing 15 full repetitions without support, regained confidence in walking, and no longer needed the stair railing for stability. This simple movement gave her back her independence and sense of control over her mobility. Exercise 2. Heel raises, calf strength and balance. Heel raises are a simple yet highly effective way to strengthen the calves, which play a crucial role in supporting your ankles, feet, and overall balance. Strong calf muscles improve your ability to stand, walk, and react quickly if you stumble. They also support circulation in your lower legs, reduce fatigue, and help you stay steady during daily activities like cooking, standing in line, or navigating stairs. For women over 50, consistent calf training can make a noticeable difference in confidence and mobility, reducing the risk of trips and falls. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart. Use a sturdy chair or countertop for light support if necessary. Engage your core and maintain an upright posture. Avoid leaning forward or arching your back. Slowly lift your heels off the ground, rising onto the balls of your feet. Imagine trying to peek over a fence. Lift as high as comfortably possible. Pause for 1 to 2 seconds at the top to feel your calf muscles contracting. Lower your heels slowly and deliberately back to the floor. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Repeat for 10 to 15 repetitions, completing 2 to 3 sets. Take short rests between sets if needed. Progression tips. Beginners. Lift only halfway or keep more weight on the support to build confidence. Intermediate. Perform single leg heel raises, alternating legs to further challenge balance and strength. Advanced. Stand on a small step so your heels can drop slightly below the platform before lifting for a deeper stretch. Focus on slow, controlled movements, avoid bouncing. Who should avoid or modify? Avoid if you have recent ankle injuries, severe balance problems, or uncontrolled foot pain. Use support if you feel unsteady. Reduce range of motion if calves, ankles, or Achilles tendons are sore. Real-life example. Linda, a 59-year-old viewer, began doing heel raises while brushing her teeth and during other daily tasks. Within 4 weeks, she noticed her legs felt lighter, her ankles more stable, and she could stand longer without discomfort. Small, consistent movements created significant improvements in her balance and confidence. Exercise 3. Side leg raises, hip stability and balance. Side leg raises focus on the gluteus medius, a key hip stabilizer that keeps your pelvis level while walking or moving sideways. Strengthening this muscle reduces side-to-side sway, protects your lower back and knees, and enhances balance on uneven surfaces. This exercise is especially beneficial for preventing falls and maintaining confidence in daily movement. Stand tall next to a wall or sturdy chair for support. Engage your core and keep shoulders relaxed. Shift your weight onto one leg, keeping it slightly bent if needed for comfort. Slowly lift the other leg out to the side, toes pointing forward, no higher than hip level. Pause at the top to feel the hip muscles engage. Lower the leg slowly, avoiding any swinging motion. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Repeat 10 to 15 repetitions per side, performing 2 to 3 sets. Switch sides. Progression tips. Beginners. Lift only a few inches initially to build confidence. Intermediate. Add ankle weights or a resistance band above the knees for extra resistance. Advanced. Perform slowly without support while focusing on maintaining an upright posture. Who should avoid or modify? People with recent hip surgeries, hip pain, or severe balance issues should consult a healthcare provider first. Use support if stability is a concern or if fear of falling exists. Real-life example. Janet, 65, started with small lifts just a few inches off the ground. Within 3 weeks, she noticed she could walk confidently on uneven surfaces and no longer wobbled on gravel paths. Her side leg strength translated directly to improved overall balance. Exercise 4. Glute bridge, core, glutes, and lower back strength. The glute bridge is a foundational exercise that strengthens the gluteus maximus, hamstrings, and core muscles. Strong glutes support the pelvis, reduce lower back strain, and improve posture. This exercise is especially important for women over 50, as weakened glutes can lead to hip discomfort, back pain, and instability during standing and walking. By activating the glutes and core simultaneously, the glute bridge creates a strong, stable foundation for everyday movements. Lie on your back with knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and arms resting at your sides. Position your feet hip-width apart, close enough so you can just touch your heels with your fingertips. Engage your core and press through your heels to lift your hips toward the ceiling. Form a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Squeeze the glutes at the top and hold for 2 to 3 seconds. Slowly lower hips back to the floor, inhaling as you lower and exhaling as you lift. Repeat 10 to 15 repetitions for 2 to 3 sets. Progression tips. Beginners. Lift hips only slightly or place a cushion under the pelvis for support. Intermediate. Hold the bridge position for 5 to 10 seconds or add a resistance band around your thighs for extra engagement. Advanced. Perform single leg bridges to challenge glutes and core further. Who should avoid or modify? Avoid if you have recent hip, knee, or lower back injuries. People with back pain should focus on lifting hips without arching the spine. Real life story. Teresa, 61, added glute bridges to her routine every other day. Within weeks, she noticed improved posture, reduced lower back discomfort, and greater ease standing up from the floor. Her core and hip strength improved daily confidence and movement. Exercise 5. Heel to toe walk. Tandem walk for dynamic balance. The heel-to-toe walk improves dynamic balance, coordination, and core stability. Unlike standing exercises, this movement challenges your body while in motion, training muscles, joints, vision, and the nervous system to work together. It's particularly useful for navigating uneven sidewalks, stairs, or crowded spaces without fear of falling. Stand tall with shoulders relaxed, gaze forward, and core engaged. Place one foot directly in front of the other, so the heel of the front foot touches the toes of the back foot. Step forward slowly, maintaining the heel-to-toe alignment. Continue for 10 to 15 steps, then turn and walk back. Focus on controlled, deliberate movement. Exhale as you step forward, inhale as you prepare for the next step. Progression tips. Beginners. Practice near a wall or countertop for support until comfortable. Intermediate. Walk slowly while turning your head from side to challenge balance further. Advanced. Perform with light ankle weights or on a soft surface to engage stabilizing muscles. Who should avoid or modify? People with severe balance issues or vertigo should practice with support. Ensure the walking surface is clear to avoid tripping hazards. Real life story. Helen, 67, started with just a few steps while holding onto a hallway wall. Within 3 weeks, she could confidently walk heel to toe across her living room without support. Her stability improved outdoors, giving her confidence to navigate uneven sidewalks and public spaces. With just 5 targeted movements, you've worked the muscles that matter most for confidence and independence: legs, hips, glutes, calves, and core. You don't need perfection. You don't need long workouts. What matters is consistency. Even short daily practice can lead to noticeable improvements in how you stand, walk, and move within a few weeks. Your strength after 50 isn't defined by age, it's shaped by how you choose to move today. If one of these exercises stood out to you, share it in the comments. Your experience might be exactly what another woman needs to hear. If you found this routine helpful, like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future guidance. And feel free to suggest topics you'd like covered next. I'm always listening.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing health videos on Health Fact 10M.